Taco up here. I'm better wash day. Hello, my relatives. Today is a good day. You have to forgive me for the way I'm dressed, but I'm painting. Artist type painting, not the walls. But I got an art show in Soho, New York City, sometime late April or early March at the American Pop Art Gallery in Soho, the largest pop art gallery in the United States. Jeffy owns the gallery, and he used to represent Warhol. Excuse me. So I'm very privileged to have been selected to show at his gallery. So this is what I painted, and I just finished my first. Well, I've got already 12 paintings, and maybe about a few others. So all total, I'm gonna have 30 to 40 paintings hanging up, maybe more, I don't know. See what I feel like. But anyway, that's the reason for my dress. So, what do I want to talk about? Well, you know my feelings about that murdering president. What's his name? Not Bush. Obama. Imagine. He knows he's a murderer of an American teenager. Bad enough he killed 2 other American citizens without a hearing. But an innocent American teenager? In a separate incident, man. Wow. And you're gonna vote for him? You're gonna participate in this absurdity they call America? Oh, man. Oh, well, there I go. I said I wasn't going to talk about him. At any rate, what I do want to talk about, once again, is the financial condition of America. Remember I said by the end of this year, or sometime during this year actually, the dollar was going to take about a 30% hit, be cheapened by 30%. And under Obama, it's already been cheapened by 30% in 3 years. Now in 1 year, you're going to get another 30% hit. By beginning next year, the real estate market's going to tank again. And this time go way, way down. And they won't be able to recover until about 2015, if we're lucky. 2016 at the latest. Then maybe, just maybe, the United States of America will start healing itself. Unless you guys do something about it before that. Everyone in the world, every political scientist, every social worker, anybody with a brain knows, and that's functioning, knows that the archaic, impregnable, locked up political system of the United States is anti-democratic. You and I know bribery goes by so many names now. What the hell? It's bribery. We know that everybody is on the take, top to bottom. It's sad. It's sad that we won't do anything. Just witness ourselves going down in quicksand, not extending a helping hand to anyone. You know, I have a Sundance every year. It always ends on the new moon in June, because spring is over by then. the last new moon in June. Not the last. Sometimes there's 2 new moons. But nevertheless, this year, the new moon hits on the solstice, which is the 22nd, because this is leap year. One of the things I'm trying to get out to y'all through my commentaries is the beauty of matrilineal living. Well, my writing partner, Byron Johnson, and I just finished an ebook. If you've forgotten the names of the clouds, you've lost your way. An introduction to American Indian thought and philosophy. That's what the title is, the 2 titles. It's going to be on sale on the web through about 9 different outlets, publishers, whatever you want to call them, distributors. And it's going to cost $9.99. It's short and sweet. It's like I say, it's an introduction. And if you utilize your natural sense, you'll see that it is actually also an introduction into matrilineal way of life. Patriarchy is a death culture. Patriarchy still allows the male supremacy in everything, The sad part about that is that intellectually and emotionally he's never graduated from the cave. I'm going to say, you've heard me say this before, but it's got to be repeated, man, because hello. But they still believe that the way you settle a misunderstanding is with a club. I mean, how long has a human being been in existence, man? And that's how he wants to settle a misunderstanding? Doesn't want to shake hands? Doesn't want to say, look, you believe a certain way, I believe a certain way. We're both men. Let's start acting like women. Have some wisdom. Have some mothering instinct. But there's got to be a better way than a club, man. It's a pathetic condition. Unfortunately, patriarchy is very simple. It cannot and is incapable, it's impossible to live in balance. That's matriarchy. That's the matrilineal way of life, is to live in balance. Once we start explaining matrilineal way of life, it will seem like it's very complicated, therefore not worth trying. But it's also goes by one axiom. Chief Seattle said it. Respect your relatives' visions. Now that doesn't mean your single family relatives. It doesn't mean your extended family. It doesn't mean your generational family. You know what it means? It means every living thing is related to you because we all come from one mother. Dust to dust. Isn't that a saying at some burials? So you see, when you look at matriarchy, and also, by the way, there's a more accurate way of measuring time. Instead of being an entire day off every 4 years, like the patriarch, instead of using one minor star as a way to tell time, they use an entire universe, the matriarchs. An entire universe. It's called lunar time. The universe moves the same time a woman moves, the gestation period of a woman. 280 days is the gestation period of the universe. Wow, huh? Wow. Well, folks, trying to get us to do something is becoming an exercise in futility. I mean, think how long we've been in existence on this earth as a life form. We got to get past the club stage. You know? After a couple of million years, you think you goddamn had learned something. Excuse my language. At any rate, my allies, me and my Lakota, I am an ally. I come from the people who are together. That's the Plains Indian Sign Language. Part of it. Doksha Mitakwepe. I hope to see you again, my friends.